What's up guys, it's your Red Dead head here with another video on Red Dead Redemption 2. This week we're discussing the brand new online multiplayer experience that Rockstar touched on when the game was announced back in October 2016. If you're new to the channel, be sure to consider subscribing for more content like this coming soon. For the month of May, uploads will be more sporadic due to some college commitments, so to ensure you stay updated with the upload schedule, make sure you are following us on Twitter at @reddead_head. So with that, let's get into the video. In Red Dead Redemption, we saw Rockstar's initial ideas for what ultimately ended up becoming Grand Theft Auto Online, featuring a combination of free roam and a wide selection of game modes like Capture the Flag and Team Deathmatch. We also saw the introduction of posses, which were temporary parties of players that could communicate and participate in various activities with each other. Grand Theft Auto 5 then went on to develop this popular format, adding rich player customization with unique character appearance, clothing, tattoos, etc. Introducing purchasable assets such as properties, businesses and vehicles, and extensive DLC from Cooperative Heist missions to stunt races. Free roam also developed a great deal from October 2013 to its present form, with a plethora of activities to do solo or with friends, like operating businesses and participating in impromptu free mode events. So it's fair to say that Rockstar have been learning a lot over the past few years about what works well and what doesn't in a multiplayer environment. Even given the huge success GTA Online has seen, we don't expect Red Dead Redemption 2 to simply take these foundations and port it to a Western setting. Instead, Rockstar will want to keep pushing ahead and taking all they've learnt to create a brand new foundation for the game mode. We can expect some features to stick around, some to go, and many to be introduced. An issue that has plagued GTA Online right from the beginning is its server infrastructure. Because of the way Rockstar set this system up before the game released back in 2013, it made it easy for players to mess with the stability of whole lobbies, plus enabling the well-known problem of player hacking and cheating, which, despite many attempts from Rockstar to stop, still continues at the expense of other players. We expect this to be high up on the to-do list for things to make right in Red Dead Redemption 2. Another imperfection we have found from spending many hours playing GTA Online is that despite the vast world players have at their disposal, almost all players will congregate around Los Santos, giving the map a sense of inconsistency, as in Blaine County you will find yourself alone most of the time. This problem arises from the sheer number of things to do in Los Santos, with the majority of properties and businesses located there, making it illogical for a player to spend their time in Blaine County. I hope Rockstar rectifies this in Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer with a greater spread of activities and properties around the map. It would also be good to see a greater selection of weapons, clothing, transport, etc. dependent on your rank or level, rather than how much money you have, giving a greater sense of exclusivity to these items, rather than it mainly being players who splash out on shark cards owning these. I'm glad we saw this with customizations and guns at least, with many vehicle modifications available only if the player had reached a certain rank or won a certain number of races, but weapons stopped at just rank 120, meaning players who rose to any higher rank saw no reward for their efforts. But what completely new features would we like to see in the multiplayer? More than anything, a hunting mechanic needs to be introduced. The glaring absence of animals in GTA Online really detracted from the sense of realism in the world, and given the setting of Red Dead Redemption 2, another absence of animals will not leave a whole lot of life forms populating the map. Hunting was a big part of Red Dead Redemption back in 2010, so it would be pleasing to see this become integral to free roam lobbies, with players being able to sell animals, with extra money and rewards coming in depending on the rarity of the species. As mentioned in our trailer analysis video, we may also be able to take skulls, furs, horns, etc. from animals we hunt and display them in our own houses. It has been speculated that we will see the introduction of a sustainability mechanic, meaning players need to keep a watchful eye on things like tiredness, hunger, warmth, etc. Perhaps this will mean putting more thought into what to take with you when going on longer adventures further from your house. Any features that give us a greater sense of realism to the multiplayer experience will be well received by us, including a dynamic weather system and the potential for seasons and evolving structures. The ability to build your very own ranch has also been very hotly requested by fans of the original. Ranches could be built from the ground up, with materials, style and size completely up to the individual player, and come with expandability to enable players to grow a farming business from it. It will be interesting to see that if this business feature returns, will Rockstar develop the model used for the bikers businesses, where the player has a team of staff that make the product for them? Perhaps we will have more control over the number of employees and make these AI have more believable structures to their lives, for example needing sleep during the nighttime. If we see this CEO feature return, I truly hope Rockstar has worked hard on balancing the payouts and benefits between the CEO and the associates to make it more worthwhile for more inexperienced or less wealthy players to join an organisation. One final feature we would love to see in Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer is cooperative heists included in the game from launch. Despite them being so integral to Grand Theft Auto 5, the online community was made to wait almost 2 years before seeing them introduced. Given the Western setting, there are abundant opportunities for train robberies and bank heists, including setup missions leading up to the final big score. A frustration many people had with heists in GTA Online was the unpredictable players you may find yourself doing a heist with. If one person quits or is inactive, the mission is impossible to complete. Hopefully, given the time Rockstar have had to develop and review the existing model, we will see something more refined in Red Dead Redemption 2. So that's a brief overview of the multiplayer experience we may come to see in Red Dead Redemption 2 when it launches later this year in the fall. Let us know your thoughts on the things discussed in this video in the comments section down below, and if you enjoyed it, then drop a like and share it with your friends. And with that, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one, Outlaws.